Hello, everybody. Right,
So you know why Hershey's taste like vomit, right?
go on. Go right ahead.
So, when Hershey's was initially being made, mass transit of milk, like there wasn't really an easy way to transmit vast quantities of fresh milk across the US because it would spoil.
Yeah.
And the US is fairly large, even if it's not as large as it likes to pretend it is on the map, the fucking posers. But that's neither here nor there.
Spherical projection's a weird thing.
Well, no, it's not even that. It's just the fact that the atlas is made with things, political agendas in mind. But that's a different topic. We're talking about
about bad
chocolate. It's like
chocolate.
vomit. So they initially put a preservative in it that had that was distinct flavor, and it's a chemical that sometimes comes up either after or when you're about to upchuck. And that's how they would preserve that's how they would preserve the milk that we eventually made into Hershey's chocolate. And then obviously fresh milk could be transmitted, but at that point, for whatever reason, the US decided it liked its chocolate. Well, an unnerving amount of the US, at least, decided they liked their chocolate to taste like sick. Weirdos. So they just like, fuck it. They just either left it in or deliberately put it in now. Fast forward to Cadbury's. And the fact that Hershey, I believe the Hershey's Corporation, or the people that make Hershey's, own them now.
Unilever.
And so they've started doing that same bullshit, which has come to be that, because Cadbury's used to have like the royal mark or something that said that actually, like, yeah, like the Royal Trust or something. There was something that said, yes, this is the good stuff. We have made a lot of approvals of this, but since then they've actually lost it, which says an unnerving amount about how crappy the chocolate has been made now, because now it tastes like vom. And the fact that I've seen hordes of those sort of like Cadbury's cream egg dairy milks.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen hordes of those bitches just left there, and so the price just keeps ticking down and down and down and down and down and down and down.
And then I come along and buy them all.
Well, in all fairness, I've never envied.
I just lost a bunch of friendship points thanks to that.
I've never envied anyone's toilet, but at the same point,
I like cream eggs. It's just an excuse to fill my face with sugar. Socially, I'm not allowed to just eat fondant with a spoon, so like, this is a good way to get an excuse.
This is your house! You're going to have your own house soon to do this in.
Yes!
Like, who the fuck is stopping you from just getting fondant in a fucking mixing bowl, or a pouring bowl, dare I say, and just tipping it back?
It's by the same measure that you have fruit on, like, strawberries and berries on your pancakes, so that you have something that you can brush aside. Anyway, let's get the fuck in there and play some EDF.
I like berries on my pancakes. Fuck you.
Monkey's on your side. If I want to eat fondant with a spoon, I damn well will.
Intruder, find and destroy him.
Yes, sir.
Hiding around the city. Be careful. I saw an alien. I'll show them who's boss.
Wait, there's only 3 enemies in this.
Kill them. What are they going to do? Resist? There's only 3 of them.
I've got the entirety of Storm Platoon with me.
Ah, yes. You have a whole 1% of Storm Team's power.
Yep. Oh.
Eliminate the remaining aliens.
Oh, you got...
Aliens detected.
I'm stuck in water jail now.
Obliterate the
You
aliens.
can go have fun. I'll be stuck here for a bit.
Hi there.
Oh god, you're doing Olympics. Look at Michael Phelps fucking...
Yeah, I'm doing like a weird sort of like dolphin kick thing. Fun fact, I actually tried to learn how to swim like that, and after playing Metal Gear Solid 2, and I could not do it.
Don't worry.
Yeah, because you need you need to practice.
You need a lot of abdominal muscle for that. Also, Monkey, you say we do love a good Colonel rant. Food is one of the few things that Colonel and I are not, like, 100% agreed on, like, in all regards. A lot of political, social stuff, a lot of, like, artistic, you know, musical taste stuff we are, like, 100% agreed on. Food is one of the few things that, like, we do not agree on.
Well, no, there are points at which we agree, but at the same point, it's not to the same degree. Like, you know, we both like pizza, but like there are certain pizzas that we agree on in a lot of regards. But at the same point, the finesses that we put on each of our preferred pepperoni pizzas is different. It's like we both like pepperoni pizza, but if I was left in charge of the pepperoni pizza to my exact liking, you would not be so thrilled with it.
No, because I'm given to understand you prefer the veggie pizzas.
I like having vegetables on my pizza.
My issue, my problem there is that I'm very picky when it comes to my vegetables, but the kind of vegetables that people like to put on pizza are not vegetables that I like, just in general.
Mm-hmm. Which is fair. You're wrong, but it's fair.
Oh, hey, handsome.
What was that? A ship that can travel through time.
But yes, like food is just one of those. Is one of the few areas in which a lot of our tastes don't match as exactly as they do others.
Well, it's because, like, the kind of vegetables that you usually put on pizza is stuff like red bell pepper and onion, and I don't like those at the best of times.
You put green ones as well. Yellow ones are much more rarely, and onions, yeah. Like I am very well like informed as to your distaste towards onions, and in fact, like,
oh boy,
it's like, oh, hello.
Yeah, for those who don't know me that well, if you're new and you're not familiar with my tastes, I absolutely loathe onion in all its forms. It activates a weird neuron in my brain that convinces me I'm being poisoned. Produces a very visceral reaction.
Whereas I tend to just like basically most vegetables. Like if somebody put broccoli on a pizza, like tender stem you might be able to get away with on a pizza, but if you put like regular broccoli, like the kind of stuff you would think of when you think broccoli.
I think I did have like air fried broccoli on a pizza once. Oh boy.
My condolences. Yeah, I just like I got I magic pixeled and then unfortunately I got feathered.
Okay, I am going to do what I can, but there is a lot of...
Yeah, crazy. It's almost like I went straight to dick first, that's the problem, and then I fought and lost the battle against gravity.
Hopefully the Proteus out units will be able to do something.
I can but hope for you.
Somehow I'm doing it. I just gotta keep running.
He's doing it. He's doing strings.
I just keep screw attacking. Somehow the Grim Reaper unit is able to keep up with me here, and they are doing the work.
Well, aside from me, they are the best fencers. Oh, yeah, no, you're getting ragged on by the Burger King Large.
Gonna drop that. There. Enact your vengeance.
First, I need an actual amount of health. Okay, off I go. to glory.
Oh god. Ah, damn it.
Yeah, there's a reason I kind of,
It's fine. We managed to do it. It's like the cook back. Having a beige palette is a weird one. How do you mean beige palette?
Aliens are coming down from the alien ship.
what's poppin'?
My spine.
Ah.
Oh, sweet Jesus. And my frame rate.
I'm gonna choke it a little more then, if you don't mind. Oh, hey!
I'm calling in a friend. Right.
Look at him go.
Oh, there's only two squid. There's one squid left.
No, there's two.
Oh no, there is a couple. Okay. Gonna slowly plod my way in. The Proteus units seem to be holding nicely.
Well, fortunately for them, that they at least hold up to the braggading about you need an Ergonus class unit to take one of us out.
Yeah, the problem is it also requires like most of a full team to fucking through it. Gravitate towards beige foods. Not much seasoning or colour in the food to keep my brains happy. Fair enough. For me, it's just vegetables. It's a textural thing. I like seasoning.
One of my food quibbles is like really just sort of grainy foods like lentils.
Nah, for me, it's like stuff that is squishy but crunches.
There you are. No, there's a big one for you. Go get him.
You're gonna sugarcoat it.
All units, engage the aliens.
Sauce on him. Hit the taunt and then the right punch. You gotta do him dirty. Do him dirty.
Yeah.
You fucking whiff.
No, I hit. I hit.
We've got our hands full just trying to pick off their units.
That thing didn't explode like a fucking firework. You whiffed.
No, I got damage numbers. I did 20,000 damage.
My condolences.
Hiya!
There's no need to attack the enemy ship.
Go get the other one.
Kill aliens.
Get his ass.
Democracy is non-negotiable.
Yeah, there he goes. There goes my hero. Don't worry about the boxes, I got him.
You can't hurt me.
The enemy has a time machine. They send new forces and information to the past to alter the war in their favor, over and over again.
We're breaking the loop, you motherfuckers. I just punched that Burger King large fucking miles away.
A ship.
Fantastic.
Not as big as that other one, but it's
You fucking clouted two of the sixth guys,
the ships.
and then just sent a Burger King large to fucking space.
Wait, how do I stomp again? Ah, there we go.
Change history.
So how do I stomp again? Stomps.
No, you have to stop to be able to start the stomp combo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, here we go again. I'm gonna do some box cleanup. Meow.
Hey, look! A huge spaceship!
Alright, who's ready for another time warp?
Light.
The Earth Defense Force 10 begins now.
No, that doesn't begin until we topple the ring.
Every time they send their ships to the past, the war changes. In a bad way. It's getting hopeless. Humanity is going to go extinct.
So we need to time paradox these motherfuckers.
The enemy ship disappeared! A time machine. So the intel was accurate. They could travel through time and interfere with the past. They're like gods.
I can't believe time machines are for real.
If they have a time machine, then everything we've done so far, all our effort was for nothing.
That's insane.
I mean, yeah, but that also means that everybody who died is going to be brought back when we time paradox it again.
A time machine. So everything we do is pointless. They'll just change history. Humanity is bound to die out if that's the case. There's no way to stop them from interfering with the past. There's nothing we can do.
So I'm just gonna... We're really gonna hit him with the Blood Omen, flip a coin enough times and eventually it lands on its edge?
All bombers, enter the air raid area.
Alright, here we go again. Whole lot of upgrades. New tank. Okay. Nothing particularly exciting. The Primer is trying to interfere with the past and change history. They send a fleet of time ships back in time to alter the course of battle. That is their strategy. Oh. Hang on a minute. So... yeah, so we've done... oh. Ahaha.
Seen something?
Question mark missions.
Mm-hmm.
Invasion of the Mechanical Soldiers, Pursuer, Town of Darkness, Treacherous Summit 1. Okay, that seems to be the only three. Oh no, Visitors... sorry, not Visitors, Maximum Power. Is there any more? Unchanging Days 2. Okay. Right.
So
So
you discovered the question mark missions, and I'm not even had to prod you. Well done.
well, the fact that it just like dumped us back onto this mission and said, "Hey, they've sent the time ships back." So yeah, clearly we need to go back to the missions to find the time ships and destroy them in the past so they can't alter them at the end of the loop.
So let's start from the top.
Okay. This is an underground mission. You know what? I'm going to play some Winged Over. Let's give it a go.
Bad news. The base is...
Rise and fucking shine!
Congratulations, you are being born, now perish.
The base was abandoned. Everyone was
I
evacuated.
guess. The maternity ward 2026.
This is what the woke left want.
This is just a postnatal abortion.
God, I remember all of those fucking conspiracy theories where like weird right-wing weirdo types were talking about like post-term abortions and stuff. I'm like, dude.
I mean, hell, people are be like, these idiots are being shown fucking AI-generated videos of babies screaming whilst being quote aborted,
Yeah.
and thinking that's what's happening. It's like,
I mean,
I'm sorry.
To be fair, that's not that's not a new thing when it comes to like AI deepfakes and stuff. I remember.
Oh yeah, no, I know it's not new on that front, but it's just like, Jesus Christ. There was at least an amount of believability to your stupidity before now.
Well, I remember seeing like an old Peter ad way back when that was like talking about how shearing sheep for wool is a barbaric and thank you. Shearing sheep
You're
for
welcome.
wool was a barbaric and harmful practice. I'm like, you know the sheep doesn't die when you shear it, right?
And in fact, the sheep suffers tremendously if left with it. Now, is some of that because of selective breeding and the sheep that are left produce a lot more wool than they would need naturally to stay warm?
Yeah, kinda.
Amount. But at the same point, this is the situation we've got now.
Give me a nice... Here we go.
I think I got him.
Boy, howdy did ya. Give me shinies. Give me shinies. The fucking Mad Libs, oh god. The fucking Mad Libs, voice lines that play. It's like we're in the middle of a pitched gunfight and the dude squad are like, the enemy haven't noticed us, now's our chance to attack!
I mean, they haven't noticed them specifically.
Oh, that's a golden...
Don't worry.
Oh. I'm hitting yet that yoinky sploinky.
Yep, unfortunately, it just deals a lot of damage.
Yeah, there's not much room to maneuver around here.
So do we want to retry our equipment or just
Oh my
restart?
goodness. Now let's just run it back.
Run it back.
Run it back. Run it back. If you don't shear a sheep, you're 60% more likely to be burying that sheep from all the infections it will get from open wools due to wool weight. Wow, I did not know that bit.
Penetrated the base. The base was abandoned. Everyone was evacuated.
Yeah, get him?
Yep.
The nest's master must be nearby.
Oh my god, I killed them so hard it bled
Their
through
blood
to
went
the
through the wall.
That one room couldn't contain all of their blood, so it had to seep through to the other fucking side.
I'm imagining a very sort of like Futurama-esque comedy cutaway where we run into the room with weapons drawn, the camera doesn't follow us, and then there's just a splort and all the goo comes out. Local vet. I keep forgetting that you're a veterinarian, Monkey. I don't know what it is. That bit always blanks from my mind.
It's probably the mad scientist thermite angle that he likes to play.
He is a monkey of many talents. He told me the other day that he's also a licensed plumber.
Doesn't surprise me, really.
It was pretty funny. We were having a chat, and I showed him this picture that I saw of a really badly done electrical job, and he literally just muttered under his breath, "Fucking Sparkies." According to Monkey, there is a long-standing feud between electricians and plumbers.
I mean, in some ways, yeah. Oi, wake up! Die.
Wake up, now perish. There's one more in there.
No, there isn't, apparently.
Bricklayer 2
I'm
is
imagining you did. I'm imagining you did that because I did. Because I don't fucking know.
I was just letting rip with the plasma cannon, so...
The fact is, it's not there anymore, and that's great. Right. Okay. Now, whoever goes in there needs to try and take care of it quickly.
Well, also, I think we should avoid going into the room with it.
Well, the fact is, we really don't have much choice in the matter because it's going to bleed through the walls.
Oh.
Yep. So I'm going in.
Oh my god. Did not even get an opportunity to react to that. Oh, and the entire dude squad's been wiped out.
Good news, Gordon. I got the mother monster.
Good news, Gordon.
Bad news, I am being ambushed by goldies. And not oldies or indies either. Oi, you, be useful. Beware your colon's security is at risk. Anytime gold ads are there, they move super fast and they will just violate your intestinal security.
It's fine. I can kill the hell out of them.
That is the hope.
Bunch of health boxes up there if you need them.
Oh yeah, I've taken at least a decent chunk of them. Right. There we are. Wake up!
Ah!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh dear.
If I may. Fucking
No.
why?
So you will see in the footage, there was a lot of things up there, and it's all like, okay, I want to get them all. And unfortunately, it seems that you chose that exact moment to
Take off.
take to the skies. Oh, hello. There we are.
He's talking like this is just a bunch of like weird homeless guys that have broken in.
I mean, in some ways they kind of are.
I do remember in EDF 5 they refer to the aliens at one point as illegal immigrants.
Right, it won't auto-scroll through the missions this time, sadly.
Yeah.
So
Well,
we'll move to the next one.
we know which ones we need to do.
The ones with the funny question marks.
Okay, I am definitely changing to maximum. Oh god, I can't even bring maximum air raider. Fuck. Okay, 3 king monsters. Alright, it's gonna have to be Wing Diver.
Dive Winger.
We're going to bring the biggest fuck-offist plasma cannon I have.
Yeah, I'm already here. What else are you bringing?
The Mag Blaster.
Ah.
And you know what? I'm gonna bring the lightning sniper just so I don't get my my shit run. We're gonna see if this works. I have my doubts, but
There are creatures gathering. How many of those huge ones are there?
my
I've never
god.
seen anything like it. Stop this! You'll die out there. It's impossible with so many of those gigantic things.
So many of those gigantic things.
You've done it this time. They're swarming.
Nice.
Run from an enemy like that. Take him down.
Yeah, I need to just loot its corpse for things, because that is a lot of damage I took.
EDF leaves no man behind. But there are exceptions to every rule.
Alright, y'all stay up there then. I'll take care of it.
Come on.
I'm not going to leave any man behind. Y'all be fine up there. I got all their attention.
Okay, my lightning sniper fucking eats the tarantulas alive, so I will try and cover you from the small ones.
These are like tarantulas to me. Seems like jumping spiders, but it's neither here nor there. There we go.
Nice. Another one bites the dust.
Dun, dun, dun.
Lights are dust.
Bites the dust. Killer Queen, Daisan no Bakudan. Bites the dust.
Come on, recharge faster.
Let's see. So is this about the point that I can start talking about some of my thoughts on the thoughts about where the story was going to go and such what?
Sure.
So obviously we have been in some sort of construct. Well, not a construction
aggroed.
loop. Yeah, I'm working on it.
This
we've
is an
been in a
airstrike.
ti- Oh my fucking god. Well, I can't aggro that thing from you. You are just going like I'm going to do my best, but fucking deal.
We're just gonna have to steer clear of it.
Just stay clear of what? I'm just going to take care of it.
Recharge. But yeah, I'm curious. Where did you think the plot was going?
Well, the fact is, like, there were some things, like, because in the thing, he's been telling. Actually, is there more story that's gonna happen after this? I'm gonna wait a bit more. I'm gonna take a look at the mission list
Okay.
before, like, once we've done this, and then that should help me. That should help me figure out whether or not we're going to get more information, and what I'm going to say is going to tilt the framing upon which you perceive it.
Yeah. Yeah, that is Erginus. It is legally distinct Godzilla, and Colonel is currently 1v1ing it.
Oi, get back here, you cunt!
This is an airstrike.
As in, I'm in the air striking you. Airstrike.
And
I don't see the dude squad.
oh,
I see
they're running off on their own.
Well, rescue the dude squad. You can see I've got this handled.
Oh, they are aggroing everything. Okay.
Yeah, go and have fun. I'm just gonna keep skewering legally distinct Godzilla up the arsehole. Never mind, I've just finished skewering legally distinct Godzilla up the arsehole. I am suddenly open to requests.
Help!
Acknowledged.
That is my request. Fucking help.
Job done.
Aye. Nice.
Right. And all the remaining guys are just comically weak to getting ragdolled.
Okay, I just need to recharge a bit. Hey, get air sniped, idiot. Okay. Hey, buddy. Nice. It's dead.
Queen? No, she's still very lively.
I said... dead! There we go.
Yeah, that got her.
Squish. God damn it. Yep, I knew that was gonna happen.
What?
The moment
Did
that I
you-
have to touch down to recharge my battery.
Oh. Wing diver woes.
Just like... Wing diver touches down, entire enemy groups just immediately march straight for you.
Just laser eyes.
Just laser eyes, real shit. You're slightly vulnerable, kill.
It's one of those things where it's like I either wish that I had like I could probably learn the skill for animation, but that's a long time, especially given that I am still learning how to just illustrate generally, and
Yeah.
illustrating a lot. But just like the kind of shit that I could see someone animating the sort like just like the almost legendary status we give to my fencer.
Yeah.
Just the kind.
This
of,
is an airstrike.
not
that's-
dead yet. It just gets ragdolled. Now it's dead. The dude squad didn't make it, did they?
No.
You
We
disappoint me, man.
just fucking ruined that thing.
Brain perfect.
Frame perfect. Alright, what's next?
What is next? Let's have a look at the little missions. What's next on today's set of missions?
Window open, it's getting a bit warm in here.
Okay, it's the Treacherous Summit 1. At
Oh,
least if
boy.
we go down. Would you like would you like to do a different one, or do we want to just go into this one?
What? What do you mean?
Well, we can do some of the other ones first if you'd like.
No, let's just keep taking them in order of appearance. Duh.
Let's see, I'm gonna want to change that. That seems like a good thing.
Alright. Monster hordes, and I'm going to have access to maximum air raider.
Why, thank you. I think I will.
Oh, you spoil me so.
Right, so I've got my personal mission for this.
I'm just gonna, yeah, there we go, and
Oh wait. I still need to actually look in. So I'm gonna, I'll go back obviously to that mission, but I'm gonna look and see. So we did that. Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I do think I can probably go through anything. So the major thing about it is that we've obviously, the Primer have been sending shit back in time every time, and they did that 5 times prior to us. They did that. They've done that. We've gone through this loop 5 times, at least canonically. At least canonically before the start of EDF 6.
Yes.
There are monsters down there.
And this is the nature of the thing. So we've gone back in time through, like, Mr. Science Man and us had an accident with the time travel machine when we went to attack it, which then managed to cause the exact conditions necessary for us to basically supplant ourselves in the past.
Yeah. Our mind gets cast back, but we still remember.
Well, we also get the weapon. It seems, since obviously we came back there and we had access to blast hole spears and such what off rip. So clearly, instead of us traveling in a ship and going back in time like that, our past self supersedes our present self at that point. Well, our future self supersedes the past self.
Holy
At least that seems to be how that
shit.
seems to happen.
Okay, I'm gonna try and rescue Scoutman. Continue.
Don't worry, sir, I'm here.
Oh, you're definitely invited to the wedding.
But, yeah.
Please, I've got a fiancé back home. I can't die here and leave her all alone.
Don't worry. I'm here.
Tell my wife I said hello.
Multiple enemy ships detected in the vicinity.
I mean, sure. I'll tell you you'll be home by 5.
According to the report, they appeared out
But
of
yeah,
nowhere.
so we're getting looped.
So we managed to accidentally fall into a situation where we could make a time loop and go back. And the sequence of events of the EDF 5 were probably our most successful loop yet, where we killed God.
Yes.
Bring up the footage.
Close up on that footage. Again. Slower.
Loop it back. Now set it to caramel dancing. But yeah, so that happens. But every time we get to 3 years in the future, the ring descends.
Yeah.
The ring, now, I believe well, actually, I am going to say some things they're going to say later, but it doesn't fucking matter. It's basically the end of the story, so I don't give a shit. I'm going to say it. This is me. So, the ring is the point at which things change, because they use that as an anchor point, because, as he said prior, these guys are from tens to hundreds of thousands of years in the future.
Right.
So, any deviation in their calculation, especially when they're trying to deal with something so close, you can kill these things now. Any minute change could send you, like, in the same way that if you get a rocket ship trying to go to the moon, one minute calculation error went on exit velocity, and you are thousands of miles out from the moon.
Yeah. On like cosmic scales.
Yeah. So it's really easy to just botch that calculation. So the ring is there essentially to act as a steadfast point in time. The ring descends, and from there they can make minute calibrations to their arrival in the past.
Right.
And use it to send the time-altering ships in.
These silver ones that we're fighting now.
Yes.
They warp through both space and time, changing history.
Yeah.
We have to shoot them down before the fleet disperses.
So the more of these we shoot down, the more that we can secure the timeline.
Limit how much they can change the course of history.
Oh,
It
and then he
means
just
that-
says that. Excellent.
Human race
Yeah.
is on the line here.
Yeah, like he's saying that right now. And now, the reason that now, he says some things that are stupid about this, but I'm going to say what now, there were some points in the story where, like, I think there was, that they could have done some cool things. Like, they were talking about, oh wow, they know where all of our secret bases are, what the fuck?
Yeah.
How do they know these, how do they have this classified information? Or they're talking about, they're talking about, oh...
Oh yeah, I get what you mean.
Like, and just other things like the effects of the loop, such as, you know, our almost prescient knowledge of the future and whatnot. Now, obviously, a lot of the refusal things that the professor experienced, I don't think were too bad per se, because it made sense. The guy is just essentially coming at you with a diary with frantic scribblings that he's done basically from the moment he descended.
Yeah.
So, but there were things like, I think there could have been an interesting, because you remember in the last time when he proposed to the Chancellor about getting all the scientists together to try and figure out what the Primer were up to and whatnot. He said, I'm going to get all the people with real power.
Yeah, we're going to call the UN, basically.
Well, no, I got the idea that he was like the Illuminati, or like the witch. You know, like he was things like, yeah, like there are people, the people that use that information best, the people that have all of the resources and whatnot, like the billionaire class and such. What that's what I was reading that as from his intonation.
But yeah, well,
like I think there could have been an interesting at least tidbit from that. Like just, you know, what parts of the EDF may have been compromised or whatnot by the Primer, and the idea that by inadvertently being part of the time loop, like he had actually managed to let the Primer with their psychic prowess in. And,
okay,
like,
that would be pretty cool if like he was an unknowing mole.
Yeah, like that was a thought that I'd had that could have been interesting, that like he managed to psychically link with the tech, and they had obviously used psychic powers of such what's, and so by doing that they were able to get information on things through him, which is why the loops were so much shorter. Like, you know, we were having such profound effects happening within single loops. Oh no.
I'm doing what I can from the ground, but my tank got blown up. Yeah, that didn't do a damn thing, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. You are doing your best. And I'm doing the best. But yeah, like that could have been an interesting tidbit to work with.
That would have been very cool, yeah. The
But,
idea
like,
of Science Man like accidentally being a mole, that's a good one.
And like the reason that we weren't the affected party is because even though we were the soldier that was probably doing the most against them, we were always on the front line. The amount of effect we could have on their preparation was minimal.
Yeah, we are strictly reactive to whatever they're doing.
Whereas knowing what sort of advancements they're making from their technology, what sort of tech they can send back.
Hey!
The fact that they would send monsters. Ooh.
Come back!
What, do you need help?
No, my tank was sliding down the hill away from me. Somebody left the handbrake off, you fuckwits! Sorry, carry on.
But like the idea, like they could use that to decide whether they would like, as an idea for why they pivoted from the androids to more monstrous solutions, because Science Man would be able to reverse engineer their tech, whereas you can't reverse engineer a fucking merman. Like there would be certain things about that in the matter that could have been explained. But one of my personal grievances with Science Man's explanations is that he keeps coming back about this little thing. Like, but why would they come after humanity? Why would they do all this? Oh, that actually does lead back to another thought that I'd had. I'm going in loops. I'm sorry, but you know the fog machines that I was gaslighting you about. That's right, I was gaslighting you. Aren't you surprised?
My God, shocking. Yeah.
I know. So the fact is, Science Man's theory was that humanity died out in like thousands to tens of thousands of years. Hundreds of thousands of years, like tens of thousands of years or so before the Primer came down.
I didn't like his explanation there. That is very sort of...
Well, no. Like, that's neither hither nor thither. Like, The fact is, it's not unreasonable, but it's also kind of bleh. Like, you know, it's kind of cringe, but it's whatever. The fact is, the plot has to plot somehow. My thing about it is that obviously, by doing their extermination, they risk a time paradox in that the conditions for the planet that they would have come down to would not be correct. The monsters wouldn't have evolved at the rate, wouldn't have evolved as they did because, well, the planet wouldn't be a nuclear wasteland from a nuclear war. It wouldn't have been polluted to high hell with fossil fuels or whatever, and have exhibited all the same sort of global warming conditions that would have led to the evolutionary path the monsters took. Are you still there, cunt? Die.
There we go.
Nice shot. So the reason
I have an artillery tank.
Yes. The reason they had those big...
Oh god.
They had those big fungus things was to recreate the conditions necessary that they found the planet in, to not create a contradiction in their own timeline.
Wait,
or at
so
the very least,
they destroy Earth so that they can find Earth to be destroyed, and then what?
No. So the reason that's the reason behind the mushroom things. The reason that they come for us there is probably because the foundation of the EDF means that Earth lasts far, far, far longer, and/or destroys itself far, far, far more thoroughly than they found it in. Which means that everything they've got suddenly turns on its head. Perhaps we colonized Mars in our time there, which alters the conditions that they would have grown up in when we went out far later. Like, a single thing happening here could have drastic effects. Like, it's essentially the same sort of thing as to why they put the ring there. The amount of, like, one small change on our end of things causes mounting changes down the line. Which means that they can't... Which means that the planet they find themselves on is different, and everything is going way to pot. I mean, we've seen such drastic changes just from doing small things, like doing our time loops, haven't we?
But yeah, rescuing Steve from accounting completely changes the course of the war.
Exactly. So it's like, imagine that, but on a cosmic scale. Hundreds of thousands of years of basically small changes happening from that one point. That's why they had to come to Earth to stop us when we discovered the primer. The EDF's foundation, at that point, changed things far too much.
Right. So they need to stop humanity from finding out about the primers, because then that alters conditions so much that they can't conquer Earth for whatever reason.
Or at the very least, their lifestyle suddenly goes to absolute shit. Like, the conditions that gave rise to their kingdom would not be in place, so they'd come back to being in shacks on Mars or something. You know, every condition they need for life suddenly dramatically altered. And possibly maybe even birthed some of the monsters that we find in the loops, like the mermen.
Not gonna lie, I've got a bit of a headache, but...
Like, this is where I would have possibly had matters go, but, you know, with that, because, like, obviously, you know, how much of the time loop we've been in, and how much of the effects are there, we could see how much of an effect would happen tens to hundreds of thousands of years in the future. Just all of those things colliding would cause the things that, thus the primer would have to take action. Because if human culture lasts longer or destroys itself more thoroughly, what do?
See, I much preferred how they did it in Wonderful 101, where the humanity that arises from their timeline are like awful galactic tyrants, and so they want to go back in time to destroy humanity to stop the rise of the Galactic Empire.
Which would probably then create the conditions that would never create the Galactic Empire in the first place.
I don't recall how Wonderful 101 ends precisely, but I think it's like humanity reverse engineers all of the alien technology and thus ends up creating the situation, like the groundwork for them becoming the Galactic Empire.
Time for a rest.
Alright. Anyone fucking else want some?
Victory!
Victory was never in doubt.
Well, my personal mission was a victory too. The guys getting married. I successfully stabbed them with their own. I successfully stabbed the red flag he was about to kill himself with, right into the enemy's throat.
Nice, we actually managed to rescue the scout guy.
But yeah, Science Man's major thing is just that sort of like, oh yeah, like they just want they couldn't let us discover them for reasons. So like, no, the reason is the mounting paradoxes.
Yeah.
It's essentially chaos theory, but on a time scale.
Yeah.
A flap of a butterfly's wings will cause a typhoon down the line.
Yeah, if they had just gone... Yeah, I liked your idea of just... if humanity discovers the primers, then they advance much more quickly in that timeline. Therefore...
Well, the fact is, like, the EDF timeline seems to be strictly linear time. It's Back to the Future rules.
Yeah.
Going back in
There's
time...
one timeline and it gets altered.
Immediately snaps the timeline at the other end. So we don't...
Why is the mission still not ending? What's happening?
It says matching now on my end, which probably means that something's gone fucky.
Interesting, because I'm still in the mission collecting boxes.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but it's probably going to kick you, and that's gonna suck. Yeah, I don't know what causes this. But,
My internet hasn't gone down, so...
Sometimes it just does this.
Okay, how do I fix it? Do I just have to quit out of the mission?
I don't know. I think it's a problem on my end because I'm in the matching now phase. So I may just have to kill the program and start it back up.
Dang it. Please tell me that I get to keep all of this stuff.
No.
Oh. Yep, there it goes. You have been disconnected from the session.
Yeah, crazy. It's almost like I had to basically kill it.
Well, you should just be able to go to the next mission, right?
No, I had to end the game.
Yeah, but does it still count as a win?
No.
Dang it.
We never finished the mission.
Kill. Vengeance. Alright.
Okay, fantastic. But yeah, so yes, linear timeline. I love time travel stories in this way because there's so many different ways they could do it. EDF obviously goes for the Back to the Future linear time.
Yeah.
Because as we've seen, anytime the primer goes back, time snaps to whatever they did in the past, affecting everything.
Yeah.
I did invite you, right?
You did.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, we've been set back to maximum power. Alright, fine. Violence.
Violence. There it is. Yeah, because it probably says you haven't completed it on your end, doesn't it?
Hang on. I'm getting all of my stuff back together. There we go. Yeah, it says we haven't done this one yet. Dang it. Oh well. But yeah, I also like the I also like time travel stories because, as you
It's
say,
interesting how they can toy with matters, which ways they're going to take it.
the one that
what
I'm
they're
most
going to do
familiar
with
with
it.
is the Terminator rules, where it's just like what happens in the past is what you always did, and trying to go back and change the past is just what happened anyway.
I feel tremors. There are monsters.
It's like I find that interesting in some ways, but also kind of meh. I like. I don't like coughing. That's a lie.
It's
Scratch
generally
that.
un-
Enemy sighted. Beta types
But yeah,
on the ground.
I like it when there's like, because I really enjoyed Final Fantasy 13 too. Shocker, I know.
still don't
But
know how
I-
that happened.
Got cut off from the group. Rescue. He's on top
Square
of the
Enix,
mountain.
like, they can just do it. Who gives a shit? But
No, I mean I don't understand. My joke has failed. I was joking that I don't understand how you liked it.
I see.
Oh, you're definitely invited to the wedding.
It was like it was quite well done. Like they trimmed back the character roster, which meant that we could actually get some depth in the little fuckers. And there was well, I also enjoyed the time travel concepts in it because it went for the multiverse theory. It went for the branching universes theorem,
Yeah.
Enemy ships detected in the vicinity.
where there's a timeline where Hope grows up to actually be someone respected.
They appeared out of
Terrifying, I
nowhere.
know.
30 ships
And he is actually kind of cool in that timeline. It's such a shame they just decided to revert him back to being a child in Lightning Returns.
A large fleet of primers has
Oh,
appeared in
well.
the vicinity. So many.
But
so
yeah,
suddenly.
so
We may
Hope was
be
actually
surrounded
kind of
by
cool
the
in that and was, actually kind of smart. Unlike his depiction in 13 and Lightning Returns, where it's like, I'm smart. Well, actually, no, in Lightning Returns, he does do some smart things too, but in the original 13 is like, I'm a smart boy, really? What do you do?
It cries.
Yeah, that's basically his raison d'etre in that one.
They're showing up here as well. All units, watch your airspace.
Whereas in in 13.2, he actually does help you try and unravel how you might get there, because Sarah's mission is she had a dream about lightning in fucking Final Fantasy 13 Valhalla, squaring up to Caius,
The enemy is activating their
as voiced by I forget his name, the guy who did Asura in Asura's Wrath, or at least they sound very similar. They use similar tones, so it strikes me that they would be the same person.
It probably just. When in doubt, say Patrick Sites.
Jackpot.
But yeah,
This hour
so
in this area for their time warp.
and the fact that you could actually
History-altering
get different things, and even at points where it's like, yeah, this, and you got multiple endings, like in Nier,
Yeah.
from basically settling certain time things in ways that you wouldn't have been able to before then, because obviously you are going around time like it's a fucking vacation.
Those are time ships. They warp through both space and time, changing history.
Which was fairly interesting to me. It's like, yeah, time can change, and what happens will change dramatically,
Yeah.
and you can obviously get different endings depending on it.
I always thought it was pretty funny in. Thank you, Monkey. Enjoy your look. I always thought it was pretty funny how in Time Splitters, the rules for time travel are just like so fucking loose and fluid. Like, you can go back in time to stop the Time Splitter War from ever happening, and you can, and it succeeds, and everybody remembers that the war happened, and they also remembered that you stopped it, you know?
Yeah. Like that's something that's like in the same vein. Like what I'm imagining is that there's a similar rule there as in here, in that the minute you've managed to slide along the timeline, you gain awareness of it, which means that the changes in it are detectable to you, which is why we are aware that of the weakness of the ship and what we can do about it, even when the primers make it so that technically the loop where we went back didn't happen.
Yeah.
You know, it's a matter of, like, doing stuff, exposure to the time stream in that way basically allows you to observe at least your stance in it, and your history remains consistent even as history at large changes,
Rules will drop from landers.
because otherwise you would cause a time paradox, because, well,
Yeah.
the time war never started, which means that you never went back and stopped the time war, and then everyone is stuck in a time loop, which is an interesting thought experiment in that thing. And I'm entirely understanding of why most people are just not going to bother with it.
I mean, they do kind of do that in Time Splitters, where, like, you go back and prevent the Time War from happening, so the Time Machine disappears, R101 disappears, and the landscape outside Space-Time Marine HQ becomes, like, a lush meadow instead of an irradiated hellscape. But then, you know, it still was prevented. Like, the war was still stopped, and everybody remembers that it was stopped.
It's one of those things where it's like, they address it somewhat, but they don't really address the whole ramifications of it.
I mean, Time Splitters is very much, like, operating by kind of Marvel's comic book rules.
Oh yeah, and the fact is that's fine. Not every story needs to go all the way in on why this, that, and the other didn't happen, because if they did, no writer would ever deal with it, because no one would ever be satisfied.
Yeah.
Like, if you're always trying to please your most pedantic viewers, you will please no one.
And now they disperse. Opt to change history.
I always felt like a really good sequel to Time Splitters. I have the name of it in my mind. I called it Time Collapse. Because Time Splitters 3 was future perfect. And so, in my mind, a good sequel would be Time Collapse, which is where you have to resolve all of those, like, loose ends in history. Of just like, okay, if the Time War didn't happen, then whatever happens to Harry Tipper? Whatever happens to Captain Ash? You know? What happens to Corporal Hart, who dies at the end of Time Splitters 2, but if the war never happens, then does she get brought back, or is she, like, lost into a time soup?
It's like, in some ways, I could see that being interesting for a fan thing, but it's one of those things where it feels again like you're trying to please the most pedantic fans, and you'll never win.
Whoa! I have flipped the tank.
Please, you have to listen to me.
Please, you have to listen to the calls. Sharp left into sharp left. Oh god, I can see through time. I can see everything.
Good there, slime?
Just dandy, thank you. I'm just deleting half of the Japanese countryside. Woo! I would like to try and write a sort of time travel story, but I know I'm not smart enough.
I mean, the fact is, you don't really have to be that smart enough. It's just a matter of, like, how do you write the bits that you want to write, and how do you want to write the bit, and how do you want to excuse the bits that you don't want to write. And even then, the fact is, basically no one talks about, like, the idea of just, you know, yeah, your history stays stagnant in some of the stories that I've been talking about. they just kind of do it, and you just accept that their history is consistent, where the rest of it isn't.
Yeah.
Like, time is flexible, save for the parts where you've intersected with it, that become inflexible because you've taken the flexibility out of it by acting within it.
Only sunk a few of their history-altering ships, but I've no doubt that we ruined their plans.
Like, you know, not everything, like, it's almost contrary writing advice that not everything needs to be said.
Wow. I feel like Prince of Persia did a very good job of that, where it's like, time is linear but is very flexible, but if you are the person who's, like, messing with time, you can kind of exist outside of that consequence.
Mm-hmm. And that seems to be the kind of unspoken rule that a lot of time travel stories go with, unless they're explicitly wanting to tool around with the consequences.
Yeah.
And I suppose it really depends on what kind of story you want to tell, because not every time travel story has to be thought of to the nth degree. I mean, hell,
Prince of Persia did a very good job on that.
This sure isn't. Like this, we're enjoying this one.
And it's stupid.
and this very clearly hasn't been thought out anywhere near as much as I've been putting into it.
Yeah. I feel like Prince of Persia did a very good job in that, where, like, the time travel aspects are...
there he is, the boy.
There's the boy. But the time travel aspects in Prince of Persia are a metaphor for the prince evading personal responsibility.
And there we are.
There's a... You get to the end of Prince of Persia 2 Thrones, and the prince has the opportunity to basically just, like, rewind the entire thing and just, like, go back to the start of the first game again, and he's like, no. I'm not gonna rewrite time again. We have no way of knowing if our current history is the result of something having been changed or not. What is even the future, really? The next day 4.
Mm-hmm. So there are other question mark missions that we could do, but you might want to just progress with this.
Yeah.
Or we could go through those.
What remains? There's Invasion of the Mechanical Soldiers, Pursuer.
I do like Invasion of the Mechanical Soldiers, and it's my favorite farming spot because it's late in the game, and there's a lot.
We'll have a go, but if we struggle, we won't worry about it. Yeah, well, let's do Invasion of the Mechanical Soldiers at the very least, but, like, not to break the meta. I want to lock in and get this game over with by tomorrow.
Oh yeah, no, we could, like... It's not going to be slow, but it's not going to be fast either. We'll just go through to the next day, because the fact is, we've got, like, there's like this mission and then the last 3.
Okay. Actually, our current time, we might end up just finishing today then.
Let's go! Destroy the invader!
Erginus is in the path of the attack team. This is gonna be over in a flash. Out of my way.
Light 'em up, boys. Oh!
I'll handle this.
Lieutenant Dan!
Step aside. You're in the way.
Yeah!
I'll secure the path. Go.
Light 'em up, LT.
Relax.
It seems like you know this guy more than I do.
I'll handle the Erginus.
We finally got a Storm unit air raider.
Enemy ship has activated its teleporter. Shoot down the ship so they can't teleport more troops.
Recharge faster.
Wait for the front hatch to open and attack the shining part.
But yep, so we changed the past, and now the future is better. The next day is not a time snap to them bringing something new in because, well, we intercepted them before they could.
Yes, and now it's just
it's somewhat foreshadowed in the idea of like, because in a previous mission we saw a bunch of them, and like we saw a bunch of the fusion ships, and so like they're really fast, and the commander said this must be a relay point, and so like that was sort of foreshadowed there.
yeah.
The future changing the time changing ships need to have a point, a fixed point at which they anchor to arrive at, and then disperse from there across, you know,
Yeah.
quote unquote terrestrial space time.
I mean, I guess I was kind of there when I had my theory of, like, they can't travel back in time further than the time travel ships exist.
Kind of, but not really, in as much as
That was...
they need to.
Yeah, that was my initial theory.
Yes, it's like the fact is the ring's existence there is obviously a fine-tuning aspect so that they can make sure they get to the right portion of time, but also they still act independently from the minute the ring has come into matters.
Yeah. The ring gets you to the right sort of space-time coordinates, and the sort of jellyfish flagella ships are the ones that actually, like, alter the time stream, like the events.
Mm-hmm. They're the ones carrying the important stuff. It's basically an aircraft carrier in some ways.
A time travel aircraft carrier, yeah. Dang it. So, I didn't exactly bring the ideal loadout here.
I am shocked.
No, I was still kitted for fighting king monsters, so...
Right, I have to do a little bit of cleanup before I get you.
That's fine.
Have a chat with the ferryman whilst you wait.
Howdy, Charon, how's it going? Oh, here he comes. Here comes my hero.
Watch him as he goes. Dropping like mother monster.
Oh god damn it. Oh god damn it.
Oh heavens. That was a fucking orbital.
Ergen is eliminated. Lieutenant Dan does it again. Wait in the rear, Varga. Conserve your power. Let me check the damage. I'm coming down.
Carpet bomb.
Kaiju approaching. Kaiju incoming. Crap. Not again. Varga, prepare for
You can leave this to me, Dan. You know, you don't have to take him on all by yourself.
Dan, Lieutenant Dan doesn't get out much. There we go.
Same.
King Hornet vanquished.
There you go. Also, I could have sworn they were Queen Hornets, but hell, who am I to tell them what their gender is?
I can't remember. It seems to alter. I think the ant The ants are mothers, the spiders are kings. I can't remember. Right,
The ants are mothers, the spiders are kings, and the hornets are cunts.
this is true. Fine, I'm just gonna chill out here and recharge everything.
Okay.
Dan is struggling. I'm seeing a lot of smoke. Unhand him.
Okay, right. Let's see. Oh, open your fucking... Oh, dear. Come on, open up. Get pizza. Damn, they don't want pizza. They don't want pizza! Aha,
Nice.
it was a ruse.
There was no pizza, you fools! Alright, let's see if we can't rescue Lieutenant Dan.
Working on it.
There we go.
Arrogance has been killed.
Arrogance.
Of it. Power bottomed out. I'm leaving the rest to you.
I may not have watched much Chainsaw Man, but that doesn't mean that. But I know better than to think that power bottomed.
Humanity still maintains superiority. They failed to rewrite
Yeah!
Oi.
No more
Those fucking
biological accidents.
censorship things of power from Chainsaw Man. They must have known what they were doing.
Oh, what the ones where they had the
Where they
just had
replaced the blood
replaced
with
white?
something white, yeah.
Yeah, that's been a fun and discussed measure of
And we immediately get to
that.
Operation Ringcracker. That seems appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna go with Wing Diver.
Let's see. Actually, given the time, let's see. We'll definitely do these last 3 missions in 2 hours, and I think that's something. So I think we'll do the rest of the question mark missions, or at least what we can today, and then we'll do these tomorrow.
We'll do the home stretch tomorrow. Alright, sounds good.
So let's go. I mean, we could do something.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what your
So I'm going to do something a little unconventional.
Okay.
So we're going in on Inferno. I want you to go in as Air Raider because that's what you'll get the most of.
Right.
Also, it's also probably one of the better classes for this. So more so than ever, you're just going to die.
Alright, I will I will refill on water and get a cream egg at the ready then.
I am going to mostly be handling this on my own, and it's a matter of I'm doing this so that you can get some.
Just a whole lot of
Stuff.
boxes.
Well, not only a whole lot of boxes, a whole lot of high-level boxes.
Yeah. Alright, who's ready for peak gameplay of me laid out on my fucking ass? Don't worry, Colonel is recording his perspective.
Androids approaching.
I had to check.
Alright, hang back. I'm going to just bombard the living daylights out of everything I can from, like, the
Oh
far
yeah,
end.
I am not engaging in melee right now.
We will defend this spot.
Yeah, so the Birking Lodges are by and away the most threatening
Whack.
thing on this map.
Oh my god, there's so many!
Oh yeah.
Yep, there it is. Alright, so get comfy, you're all at home. Well, my napalm strike is doing something, because enemies keep walking through it.
But that is telling. It is actually. It does base it some. It does base the enemy health somewhat on your allies. How novel. How bullshit.
Oh, here comes wave 2.
There are about 4 waves.
Giant android approaching! I feel like my contribution to this is going to be getting up, deploying Phobos, and then immediately dying. Sweet buttered fuck.
Oh, Jesus. Shit. For whatever reason, my jumps decided they didn't want to work, and it's like, yep, no, you're permanently on the ground.
I'm just going to try and not aggro stuff then.
Androids approaching!
Shoot any that come near.
See if I can get a tank out before I get scragged.
What are they, zombies? We will defend this spot.
A fun thing about how much damage that you probably do with that, there's probably an amount of that damage that is just deflecting the shots.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Well, the dude squad's all down. God, it's just a never-ending salvo of grappling hook hands.
There's that, and then there's the McDonald's lot. Then there's the Burger King lodges.
Thankfully, they are marching right through fire to get to you, and that's
This is Bomber. Air Raider, I'm back. Are you okay?
no, I'm not okay. I'm laid out on my ass. What do you think?
Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay?
Hey,
Say,
you okay?
Are you
Are you okay,
Are you
Annie?
okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? They tell us, are you okay? But yes.
Hi.
Hi.
There goes my hero.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to take them on loops, and I have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take them on. I'm just gonna have to dog walk them a bit.
Yeah.
I feel like what else you're gaining points from this.
Yeah, everything's charged, and I have a tank at the ready, so if and when I can get back up.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh.
Oh no! 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 No!
You've been hit by. You've been struck by. Truck.
No.
I tried to go for my tank, but I just got juggle comboed right out of it.
Ah. Right. So you've done something particularly irritating.
What have I done?
You leveled most of what I was dog walking them through.
Ah! Okay, if we die to this one again, let's put it back down to hard.
Mm-hmm. There's at least a couple buildings.
Oh, it's the 6th guy.
Yep. Funnily enough, the 6th guy is the least of my problems.
Outside of the Burger King Largers.
Burger King Largers are the most threatening thing on this map.
Because they can ragdoll you.
Yeah, and they can jungle combo you, and that hurts, because despite the fact that you're ragdoll, you still take damage.
Yep.
Okay, let's walk around a bit, get my dashes back. That's enough. Oh, I wasn't expecting them to take that angle. Does that make sense? It's the angle of least resistance. That's why I took it.
He's scoring kills.
Yeah, so this is very definitive evidence that this does actually affect that number of players does affect their stats.
Right.
Because I've gotten to the point where on solo play, I can actually just sort of dog walk these idiots. I can even just get in there a bit. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Like, I can get into the melee a bit and be fine.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's still a hair risky, but at the same point, it's not quite. I am literally going to be turned to dog food if I stop for even the most minute of moments.
I think you've taken out all the larges. At least I haven't seen one in a minute.
No, I see one. I've at least caught a glimpse of one. I killed one, so that's one of them I don't have to worry about. Remember that you can still mark things.
I mean, I'm not sure what information I can really provide.
Well, if you see the Burger King large, I'd like to know where the cunt is, so I can try him. You marked him, then he instantly took umbrage.
Oh, fine. You want to know that I'm here, huh?
Yep, and that's him done. Excellent.
Nice work.
Right, I'm gonna try and dog walk them a bit, and then once I'm at least fairly sure that they're mostly taken away, I'll swing by and try and pick you up.
We're using the old killing floor tactics again.
Uh-huh. Oh, they're just so darn useful. My only request is that you at least leave one corner of the city unbombed.
I cannot guarantee that, but I will try.
Yeah, that's fair. Right. I think there are some health crates near you.
I don't see them.
Yeah, because obviously I'm going to take 4K for essentially getting you up.
Yeah. For the 1100 health that I actually have.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's try and bomb it like that. Oh!
What?
I'm sorry. I was trying to hit as few buildings as possible.
That's fine. I obviously can't see the whole bombing pattern. I'm guessing it's basically just a straight line along the map.
It's four straight lines alongside one another.
Across the map, right?
Not across the breadth of the map, but yeah. This is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. And I don't think Wave 3 has spawned in yet. No, Wave 3 hasn't spawned in yet.
No. I mean, technically, we haven't finished killing Wave 1 yet.
Well, we never really finished killing the waves before the next one comes in.
No, but, like, there's still loads of basic androids and stuff in there. Oh, here's Wave 3.
Yep, there's Wave 3.
So,
Okay. There's a health kit.
what you're doing is working, because, like, every time you do one of those bombing salvos, a bunch of stuff, like, dies.
Yeah, and they take no shortage of damage for it. Yep, that's the wall. That's the wall. I forgot because there's not buildings there. My usual landmarks are gone.
Oh, there's grenadiers now.
Oh yeah, no. So there'll be the final wave will spawn when they say grenadiers, and that's when they bring the red guys out too.
I mean, thankfully grenadiers aren't too bad.
Nope, they also drop a whole heap in there, but boxes.
Boxes. Couple of health crates near me.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be picking you up again.
You know what? I'm just gonna disappear, and I'm gonna. If you're not gonna pick me up again, I will leave them to your tender ministrations while I go and get more water.
Yeah, you go do that. Get yourself hydrated. It's like I just need basically all of these health crates, because if I make one mistake, that's an awful lot of damage. Oh no, right. Disappear around the corner. Take a hot second to stand. Ooh. Yep, and that's what happens. That's what happens when you stand still for even a second too long.
Woo! We're back.
Hey, want to see some fireworks?
Hell yeah.
Well, apparently fireworks are on the schedule.
Ow.
You just gorged on more fucking cream eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Valid. There we fucking go. Oh, that's gonna roll nicely. Yeah, bowl into them.
Do love watching those clouds of bits.
Okay. We are still in the game, children.
You're very comfortably still in the game.
Not really. That HP can disappear real fucking fast. Like, it may look like a really meaty Mars bar right now, but oh boy, it's a fun-sized Snickers. It is a fun-sized Snickers.
For me, I don't like peanuts.
I'm not a big fan of Snickers myself, honestly.
I just don't like peanut stuff because I don't know if it's just me or if it's a peanut thing, but whenever I have anything with peanut in it, the peanut just completely overrides any other flavor.
Peanut is a very potent flavor.
Yeah. I remember having a curry recipe once that called for a spoonful of peanut butter, and I tried it, and you couldn't taste the curry. It was just peanut butter.
Final wave.
Heaven or hell, let's rock!
Red android approaching.
最終ラウンドだ. So my idea is going to be, I'm going to trim the herd down, and then once I've done that, you will be alive again to pick up boxes.
Okay, I will try and call in a tank to...
Well, like I said, I'm going to pare the horde down basically to the point that it's... basically to the point of meaninglessness.
Well, if I get in the tank, I'll be moving faster and have a collection radius.
Quite.
There is going to be a calamitous boom in a minute when you pop some of these guys.
Where's the kaboom?
I was
There was
promised.
supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
Return to Planet X is easily my favourite of the Looney Tunes short movies. Oh, kind of an ultimatum.
Let's get some more motion. Let's get some motion in this ocean.
Oh.
Oh, well, one of them's just gone to space.
Excellent.
Yeah, sometimes they just get stuck in the buildings, on like on the outskirts of the map. You can still get them. I mean, there have been some times where, and having to get them, I've had to do some extreme sniping, like some extreme precision with a fucking mortar cannon. You know, I've had to try and use tried to use a dear grid coordinates weapon to do a to whom it may concern. Oh, those red ones are bastards.
And here's me equipped with the party political broadcast weapon.
No, you're here with the Dr. Robotnik. I'm here to make an announcement.
I'm pissed on the moon, you bitch.
I pissed on the moon, you idiot. Like, it's really funny to me how much easier the sixth guy is.
Yeah, he's
compared to
still hanging in there.
to. Well, yeah, of course he is. I've not done a lot to really actually deal with him.
Oh, fair enough.
But the fact is, like, that's just a testament to how little of a nuisance he is. He's slow, he's lumbering, and his moves are just whack. No, you're not pinning me in, child. Oh,
He's
one of the
just
big
good
ones is
with
still around?
Yeah, there's
Yeah, I thought I'd pop more like zips at this point, but that's what I know. Man, the fog of war goes hard when you have
When you're
when
locked
you don't have
in.
object permanence. The fog of war goes real hard when you don't have object permanence. Okay, yep, things are paring down nicely. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get it down to like 3 guys. And one of those 3 guys is not going to be the 6th guy, because 1, he's the 6th guy. Can't do that.
right.
2, he's going to be a far bigger nuisance to you than he is to me.
Yes, because I can't wave dash.
One more red.
I can't zoom in to ping it. Oh, I think you got it.
I think I got it too.
Wait, the 6th guy can shoot, like, backwards out the back of its own head.
Correct. And he's still a little bitch. Reach me with that hand.
You cannot.
Reach me with that hand. It's also given me some time to try and collect some of the boxes.
Yeah. So
So we
stuff
don't
will
hit
actually
the box
spawn again.
spawn limit.
Does being on higher difficulties make the armor crates give you?
Pass.
Okay.
I can't say I've noticed. In some ways, it would sound like it scans because I've gained like
Alright.
truckloads of armor doing this mission.
There's only one android left, so
Yeah, there's the one that's stuck on the far end of the map, so there we are.
nice. And now
Alright,
to loot
time
the
to-
corpses.
Time to put you to work. Get to it.
Calling in my removals truck.
I'll leave you with that side of the map, shall I?
Sounds good.
There you go.
Well, there you are.
Well, that wasn't so bad. I only spent 20 minutes laid out my arse.
Yeah, you spent 20 minutes laid out on your ass getting fucking end game loot.
Yeah.
I'll not hear any fucking complaints.
I wouldn't dare. Just gonna casually drift this tank. Seriously, how the hell do caterpillar tracks have, like, such little traction?
This is what happens when we just leave the tank designers to watch Initial D.
He's never actually driven a car. He's watched a lot of Initial D, though. No, you don't understand. It's of vital importance that the vehicle drift. That's how we get the 3rd act power-up. Jeff, what the fuck are you on about?
Something Hachiroku Kansei Drifto.
Have you watched Initial D?
No, I've seen clips hither and thither, but I've not
Okay.
gone out of my way to watch it. Something Hachiroku.
Yeah, I've not watched it, but apparently it's very weird. Apparently, Sega make a Initial D arcade cabinet that they absolutely will not import to the West under any circumstances, and they won't even acknowledge that it exists if you go on their US website.
Uh-huh.
Alright, looks like everything else is just health crates.
The two armor crates I found over here disagree.
I don't know.
But, yep. Let's go.
I think it's over there.
Yeah, somewhere in that vicinity.
Okay, I'm just gonna level the city block and...
Yep, that got it. They also dropped a crate.
This is such an absurd result. What do I even write in my report?
Pearl fucking ballin'.
Official report, mate, you have no fucking idea. Alright. Is that all of the question mark?
That's not all of the question mark, but the fact is, I thought that it would be good to do that there, so that you get some nice
Yeah,
shit.
I've gotten some shit. Hell
There we are.
yeah.
Now, I will whack it back down to hard. There are other question mark missions that we could do, and we could probably do one of them to wrap up.
Yeah, we got
First-
10 minutes left on the clock.
But first, I'm going to knock it back down to hard because I am an idiot who will forget.
Yeah,
So we could do Town of Darkness or Pursuer.
let's do Pursuer.
Okay, spokes. Let's do Pursuer. I'm going to change my equipment again a little bit. In fact, you know what? No, I won't, because it's funny. There we are. But yeah, it doesn't seem like you've gotten immensely better armor out of that.
No, but I have gotten some fairly intense...
Oh yeah, no, you'll have gotten some major weaponry, which is why I wanted to do it, and it also meant that, like, you've got some really spicy toys for the finale. Yes, yes,
Yes!
the power.
I got the Nyx Destroy Cannon. My god.
Oh, that sounds like you got the tinnitus mech.
Yeah. It's got double dispersal howitzers and revolver rocket cannons.
Oh, please stop! I can only get so
Oh,
erect.
oh. The machine spirit is pleased. And I'm feeling pretty good myself.
Leroy!
Exterminating them on the double.
There should be giant androids there. Don't overextend yourselves.
Given the terrain, we can handle it ourselves. From here, those things are sitting.
Yeah.
Train them up. We've got the environmental advantage. This is
You feel it? The power?
The true power of the air raider.
There it is. You see, it's all been foreshadowed. It led to this moment. He's a fucking ow. That's smart.
Closing in! Excavators coming in hot! The enemy's rescue squad, presumably. Excavators incoming! Counterattack!
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there's a big old choke point that I'm just gonna drop a flame strike on.
Oi,
This is a massive force.
oi.
Use the terrain
Open up.
to maneuver them. Use your weapon fire to block off their paths.
Right. You know what? I have that coming. I deserve that.
Excavators! Excavators
Oh,
on
we
the
are
road.
being flanked.
These numbers spell trouble.
Well, no. These numbers smell an arithmetic problem.
Take advantage of the environment.
It's not algebra.
Destroy them before they get close. Exploit your territorial advantage. Their movement should be limited there.
Ah, yes. Can we consult the diagram, please?
Yeah.
This is like split your territorial advantage. It's
Holy
like the
crap.
diagram.
This drone I have is kind of out of hand. As soon as these things open up, it just gets eaten alive.
Oh yeah. This makes all of that panicking worthwhile.
Yeah. Now everything's on cooldown and I'm about to die.
Excavators again!
Oh, god damn it.
Excuse me?
So much for getting out of here! Doesn't seem like they have any intention of letting us out of this hole! Fight back!
Don't worry, I'm here.
Everything's on cooldown. Turns out the bulge laser is pretty slow.
Oh yeah, it's your first one.
Come on, cooldown.
We're flying in the combat area.
Look at him fucking go. Ooh! Oh, that is fire. Oh, heavens.
It's working.
Is it working?
Well, I'm not dead, so...
Hey, that's something.
Whatever. Go, my scarab. Dang it! We're doing so well.
I'll wait until it's opened up, and then I'll pick you up, and then you can just hop in and get to it.
Yep.
This is your this is your first and only warning to maybe turn your headphones down a bit. Or if you really want to experience the true power
Of
then
tinnitus.
crank it up.
Flawless.
Look, man, there were a lot of them, and you were going to be turned into bacon.
Behold the true power of the aerator!
There we go. There goes my hero. Look at how beefy that thing is.
That soldier's proficiency is almost frightening.
Get him! Get that bitch! Oh, look at him go. Oh, yeah, that's made it all worth
Dispersion mortars.
it. Yep,
Ridiculous.
dispersion mortars.
To quote Jack Black, everything in that general direction must die.
Oh, yeah, that's made it all worth it.
Ah. Alright. That'll be all, and tomorrow we will end this with Operation Ringcracker. So, prepare your finest trousers.
I've got the brown ones already set.
Camera, behave. Alright, let's go on over to the booth. I took a sip and my camera just went completely loco. Yeah.
As it is wont to do.
I don't know what it is about, like, me trying to take a drink that causes the fucking facial tracking to wake out.
Hydration!
Ah!
It's hydrophobic.
That Jesus. In 2020 goddamn we're still being hydrophobic.
Unheard of.
Ugh. Stretch. Okay. Who's on? Do we want to go and raid into somebody? Penny is up slaying some spires. Hox is playing some Satisfactory. You know what? We haven't raided into Hox in a long while. Let's go say hi to Hox.
I'm going to stop recording now.
There we go. Alright. He's doing some satisfactory. I'm very curious to see what he has unleashed. Alright, we'll be back again tomorrow with the finale of EDF. Until then, thank you all for joining us. Good night, and much love.
And much love.